Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Today's guest is Manu. He's from the North Island of New Zealand. He's originally from a town called Kirikiri and he grew up in Auckland. And he just spent the winter here in Niseko snowboarding. I asked him why he came to Japan.
I came because my brother was running a lodge and he needed some help, and it was up in Hokkaido, and I've never been to anywhere in Asia, so Japan was the option, and I thought, yeah, why not? Come investigate it. Yeah, I had a great time since. Everyone's been great, food, cuisine, but more to the point, the powder of Japan is amazing. Never seen anything like it. Not in Australia, New Zealand, wherever I've been.
Kia ora, in Stick News today, a man in Finland has a USB finger. Last year, Jerry lost half a finger in a motorbike crash. Now he has a prosthetic finger with a USB drive inside. Recently, on his blog, he explained that the finger is not attached permanently to his body. When I'm using the USB, I just leave my finger inside the slot and pick it up after I'm ready, he said. And that was Stick News for Monday, the 30th of March. Kia ora. Have you lived in any other countries? Why did you live in Papua New Guinea? How old were you when you lived there? Was that in the capital? What language do they speak? Can you give us an example? Did it take a while to learn? What's your plan after Japan? What's your iwi? Do you speak Maori? Do you have any advice for people who are learning English?
Yes, I lived in Sydney. I lived there for 2 years, working as an account manager for a company, and it was great fun. I lived in Balmain. I went to Rushcutters Bay, did some sailing. I like being on water, snow, any element, just enjoying myself. And then I lived in Papua New Guinea for about 4 years as well. Oh, my parents were international teachers, so they went there to teach, and we just joined the international school and went there, made friends from everywhere, all over the world. I was about 14 to 18, and it was the teenage era, so it was good. You come into international school, lots of sports, lots of good education as well. It was IB and IGCSE, and it was very well done. You felt looked after. The teachers were very helpful in getting you through, but we were behind 7-foot fences with barbed wire and razor wire. You lived in a compound, and we had 14 security guards going around because we often had people wanting to break in, rob us, and we even had incidents where there was people shooting at each other, the police and some thieves that had just robbed the bank down the bottom of our school, and we got in trouble because we were all supposed to run away from it, but we all ran to see where the gun firing was happening. Yeah, capital Port Moresby. They've been independent since 1975. Great little country, really tropical. You have 2 seasons really, sunny and rainy season. Rainy season feels like a warm bucket of water being poured on your head continuously, and then you have the sunny season where it's dry, dusty, no moisture in the air, and gets up to 40 degrees. And in our PE uniform, we used to dress really lightly and just go do our exercise on a 40-degree oval. Normally if you came from overseas, they'd tend to faint on the field because of the heat. It was quite extreme at times, but lovely place. Pidgin English, they spoke this, because it got like over 175 different languages in such a small place. They've sort of got a broken English, broken their language, and it sounds like it's got a bit of German and Japanese from when they had the World War. They've mixed up their language. Alright, mipa savilo Tok Pisin, nemblo mi Manu. It's like, I know how to speak the language Pidgin and my name is Manu.
Oh, wow.
It's quite a flowful language, but once you speak it, you know, they really appreciate it that you've gone to that time. Same as when you're in any country, if you learn their language. I learned it in the first year. Some people were there for 8 years and still didn't pick it up. I guess it's if you went out and met the people, talk with them, get out of your square, or get out of the compound really, and go behind those barbed wire 7-foot fences. You'd meet a lot of people and they'll teach you a bit of Pidgin. Bit by bit you pick it up, and next thing you know you've been able to say a few words and it gathers and you're fluent. Well, before I left New Zealand, I got myself upskilled in the boating industry. I got my boat masters, day skippers, powerboat level 2 certificate, diesel maintenance, and a whole heap. I did this course that was run by the Navy, or people had left the Navy, and it just armed you with a lot of stuff to go in the boating industry. And then I move from Japan. When I leave, I go to Europe, go to the south of France, and there's a big super yacht industry there. And we work hard, but you get good jobs, good travel, and you go all around the Mediterranean. You know, I'll get to the Bahamas after that, but next move is super yacht industry.
Good.
I needed a change. I enjoyed the sails then, but after about 8 years of it, I just needed something to be exciting and new, and travel was one, and I love boats, and so I thought I'll blend the two together, and I came up with super yacht theory. So I thought I'll get some papers for that, and off we go. My iwi, I come from about Auckland upwards. That segment is like an area called Ngāpuhi, and so I'm a Ngāpuhi boy, but there's a sub-tribe of Ngāpuhi which is called Ngāti Hine, and that's like in the valleys of like the North Island. It gets so cold there in the morning, sometimes you see ice on cars. Not snow, but there would ice over. We did, instead of kindergarten, we did kōhanga, which is like Maori speaking for kids. And our first language was English. And then we started going to Maori schools, and then in schools we really got into the dancing, the hakas. The Tor led the kapa haka group in Papua New Guinea. We even showed them our culture at a United Nations concerts. We'd go in there in grass skirts and have taiahas, and we'll wield the taiahas in front of people and let out some great song and some dance, just so they can have a little taste of the culture too. The best advice I can give is immerse yourself around it. If you can put yourself in a situation where you have to use it and you are interested in learning it, you'll learn it a lot faster if you're around it 24/7. Of course, don't be embarrassed if you get things wrong, because they'll be happy that you'll help learning it. Just be proud that you're actually doing something about it, learning it, enjoy it. Try different things. Go ask for different things at restaurants. Enjoy the language, get amongst it, have fun.
True or false? Manu said he lived in Melbourne for 2 years. False. He said his parents were teachers. True. There were 14 security guards at his school in New Zealand. False. After Japan, he's going to Australia to work on a boat. False. He went to kōhanga when he was a child. True. And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow. Bye.